Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to the Rams Life YouTube channel. As you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be showing you how to apply for an on-campus job here at Colorado State University. Okay, so before we begin, the website we will be using to apply for jobs is Handshake. I will also leave it down below in the description box as well. I'm gonna go ahead and scoot over so that way I can have the screen recording here. I will be accessing Handshake on my iPad. I usually use my computer. I don't recommend using your phone just because the screen's a little bit smaller and it kind of cuts out some of the other jobs. Use anything else, but I don't recommend using your cell phone. So the very first step when you are using Handshake is you want to actually sign up, but you want to sign up with your student email. This will allow the website to have jobs that are specifically connected to CSU. And when you sign up, you want to make sure that you kind of tell a little bit about yourself. You want to put your major, and you also want to put like what you're interested in and the types of jobs you are looking for, whether that's a part-time or full-time. And once you do that, you'll be able to see the list of jobs. So let me go ahead and let's get into it. This is what my home screen actually looks like, and I believe if you're on the computer, but since I'm on my iPad, there on the left hand side you're going to have jobs, and this is where the magic happens. This is where all the jobs to CSU and even some other jobs are all going to be listed on here. So this is my homepage. It's probably gonna look a little bit different than yours just because of our interests, and they may not be the same. I'm more interested into like content creating, front desk positions, stuff like that. So when you're looking for a job, there are two main things you are looking for. That is at the top hand corner right here. It's kind of like filters. You wanna make sure that that location is in Fort Collins, show results. And then you also want to make sure that it is either on-site or remote, whichever one you want to work. I like to do on-site jobs. I haven't really found, oh wait, yes I did. So yeah, you're going to filter out, let's say I want to do on-site jobs today. So I'm going to go to show results. And then you also have this button where you can choose popular in your major, all the things that other students in your major are interested in. And then you also have this really big important one. You have full-time job or part-time job, okay? So I am looking for, let's say a part-time job on campus. Boom, it pops up so many things, it pops up so many jobs on campus that are part-time. And then another big filter is also internships. Let's say you're looking for an internship in Colorado because by the end of your senior year, you need to make sure that you do one internship at least for your major. And yeah, so those are like the really big main filters that you should be looking out for. So let's go back into looking at a part-time job. So I'm gonna look and see. I see this first one, Administrative and Operations Assistant. So I'm going to click on it. If it lets me click. Okay, it let me. Oh, okay. It's loading. It's loading. Don't rush like I did, okay? It's loading. Okay, so this is the Administrative Operations Assistant. Now, when you are on this page about the job, it's going to say about the role. You want to mainly look at when it was posted. So this one was actually posted very recently. It was July 24th, 2023. And you also want to look at the application deadline. This is really important because you want to make sure you get your application in before this deadline ends. So this one actually ends August 7th. That is next week. Or whenever I post this video. August 7th is when this application ends. And then another one you want to look at is how much this job pays. So the estimated pay for this job is $16 per hour. And that's pretty good compared to other on-campus jobs. Some of the price ranging for students, based off of what I've seen and what I've worked with, it has been from $13.65 up to $18. Now, another big main key that you want to make sure you're looking at is the description. You want to make sure you read everything through. You also want to make sure you look at the required skills and preferred skills. These are important because if you're applying for a job, you want to make sure that whatever skills you have match what is in this application. So let's say yours matches the application. You're going to go ahead and click the button apply. And And this is a really good one here. So this one has both the two main things I want to talk about, which is your resume and your cover letter. Now, a resume is basically all of your job history, like what you've done, along with some of the skills that you have and where to contact you. A cover letter is basically explaining kind of why you want the job and feeling a little bit more connected with the employer. Yes, with the employer. So you just want to make sure that you have both, because this one requires a resume along with the cover letter. Now, if you do not know how to do a resume, I got you. So you're going to want to go to the Career Center. The Career Center is located in the LSC all the way down at the basement. This is a Google picture of what it looks like. I'm not on campus right now. If I was, I'd be able to show you. But this is actually how I got my resume put together. I'm not going to show an example because it's kind of she still needs work. I'm going to go back to the Career Center actually as soon as the semester starts. So yeah, definitely if you need help with your resume or cover letter, the Career Center is more than welcome to help you out. More than happy to help you out. And then also another big thing, when you are doing your resume and cover letter, you want to make sure that you save it as a PDF to your computer or to whatever device. I usually do it on my computer, like I mentioned. And then you're going to want to go ahead and upload all the required materials. Look, actually right here it says recently added, and I can go ahead and put my resume because it's already there. Once you upload it once, it'll save on there. And then my cover letter as well. So also, one more thing I wanted to talk about is the best times to actually apply for an on-campus job is the beginning of every semester. So let's say during the summer, make sure you apply if you want to get an on-campus job. And then also, let's say it's the second semester. New jobs, there's going to be new jobs that are always posting, but I definitely recommend looking at the beginning of every semester. Now, another big thing is work study. Okay, look, here's a really good one. This one is graduative administrative work study. Oh, administration work study. Sorry about that. So this one actually pays $15 to $20 an hour, and the deadline is August 11th. But let me tell you something. Some of these jobs that say work study, you can only get them if you have a work study award. And you can actually find that if you go on to the if you go on the RAM web page and then go under financial aid, and then you can go to my offers, and then you'll be able to see your work study if you were awarded it, and then you can actually get that sent to you, and that'll be a confirmation that you have your work study award. And most jobs on campus are work study, some of them, not all of them. But if you do not have a work study, then you can't apply for it. Maybe you can try and work something out, but I doubt, because it's mainly for students who actually need the money and, Okay, so that is basically all the information that I have so far as of how to apply for a job. So now we're going to go back to jobs again, and I'm going to show you how you can actually search for some jobs. Let's say it's not popping up in some of the ones that it recommends. Search up keywords. So for me, I like front desk positions. I like to talk one-on-one with people and, just get to meet some new people. So I'm going to type in front desk. Oh, and look, there's a few things that popped up. Okay, so we have front desk coordinator, front desk administrative assistant, student administrative assistant for the UCA front desk. And these are all, when you look at the location, they're all at CSU. Now we're going to move on, and I'm going to show you all the jobs that you've actually applied to now. So we're going to go here on the right-hand corner, kind of where my profile is, and we're going to go to my jobs. As you can see, I've applied to many jobs, and you can actually check the status of those jobs. So as you can see here, this one says pending, but it'll tell you when you applied. This one says reviewed. This one says reviewed. It's handy when you're wondering like, oh, I applied for this job. They never got back to me. Sometimes, you can shoot them out a little email if they provided their contact information, and just saying, hey, like I applied. I was wondering if the position's still open, stuff like that. But this is where you can kind of see all the jobs that you've applied for. And then you also have this inbox section. Sometimes the jobs will actually communicate with you through this inbox section. Now, as I was going back, there's also this button that says My Career Interest if you go on the right-hand side. As I was mentioning earlier, this is where you can filter out everything that you are interested in. Okay, so this is how you use Handshake and how you can actually start applying for jobs. Now, don't get discouraged if some of the jobs don't get back to you. That's happened to me. Like, you can, let's say you meet the skills, but they don't get back to you. That is totally fine. That is okay. Two things you can do. You can either apply for more jobs, or you can either contact them. Let's say you really, really want this job. You can contact them and say, hey, I applied, you know, stuff like that. And that, I wish you guys the best when you are applying for jobs. And also stay tuned, because I definitely plan on doing a day in the life, come to work with me type of video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.